Well, let's keep exploring Fresco. This is the final part of the Fresco guide. There will still be videos about Fresco though, since I really like this app and I have some cool ideas. Today we will talk in more detail about the features that I either haven't mentioned yet or only covered very briefly. Well, let's go. The first thing I want to draw your attention to is the brush settings. Here you can adjust the brush spacing and angle, change the blend mode and tweak a bunch of other settings. You can also modify the live and vector brushes this way, as well as the smash tool. With the transform tool you can do various things to your drawing. Skew, distort and perspective. There is also a liquify tool which allows you to transform it that way too. Plus you can flip your drawing. Next we have the lasso tool, where you can also find the magic wand to select a specific part of the artwork. But the biggest discovery for me was the appearances section, where you can change the colors of your drawing. No, seriously, I thought this feature doesn't even exist in this app. Here you can change colors, brightness, saturation and so on. It opens up as a separate adjustment layer and the changes affect all layers below it, but you can target a specific layer using a clip-in mask, clip layer. Then only that specific layer will change. Another feature that I wanted to see added to Fresco, which turned out to already be there, well, or almost, is basic shapes. Let me remind you that there are no basic shapes in the shape section, but you can still get them. To do this, you just need to draw a rough shape, hold the stylus down for about a second and then release it. The app will guess the shape. Of course, looking at the triangle, it becomes clear that this feature doesn't always work perfectly, but at least there is a way to get basic shapes. In the precision section, you can do all kinds of cool things. You can set up a perspective grid, and you can choose between 1, 2 or 3 point perspective. Then you can draw lines directly in perspective. You can even move the vanishing points around. You can also change the opacity and color of the grids. In the exact same section, we have the symmetry tool with different types of symmetry and the ability to move the guides. Now let's talk about the animation in more detail. There are two ways to bring your drawing to life here. For the first one, you just need to draw a path for your drawing to move along. You can also change the settings here. For example, you can add multiples, increase or decrease the number of frames, and so on. The second method feels more like traditional animation. Here you actually need to draw frame by frame. You can draw the first frame, hit the plus button, draw the second frame, and keep going until you get an animation. And to download your finished animation, you need to go to Publish and Export, tap Motion, then Generate Frames, and you can download it as an MP4 file. And the last feature I want to talk about is the modifier ring touch shortcut. Honestly, before using this app, I had never even heard of it and hadn't used it at all, but it turned out to be quite convenient. Essentially, it's a kind of universal shortcut. To use it, you just need to hold down the touch shortcut. If you are using a brush, it switches to an eraser as long as you hold it. Or, for example, if you need to move an object, holding the modifier ring will make it more perfectly straight. Pretty useful. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.